Hello everyone! Today we are playing Hill Climb Racing. Now, I have not played Hill Climb Racing in a couple months, if I want to be truthfully honest with you. And also, I thought I would start doing some videos of Hill Climb Racing because I want to bring back the OG Google Play games for you all to see. Even though my gameplay may not be as entertaining as you would like, I still want to present these games to you. That way you can check them out for yourself. Because, trust me, if it's not fun to watch me play them, it's fun to play them for yourself. I've recommended it to Francine over here, who I've got on a Discord call, and Amy, who we've got texting with us, has also uh, has also played it before. And of course, as everyone knows, Hill Climb Racing has gone through a lot of changes, and it's still getting the occasional updates every now and then. But let's go ahead and begin. Oh, and sorry for the random censorship at the bottom of the screen. There is advertisements appearing on some of the games that I play when I have an internet connection, and I have gotten into a small bit of trouble from old videos that have had stuff like that. So I'm trying to avoid that because, YouTube likes being a freaking douche. So, yeah.
Yeah, YouTube likes being a nonce.
I'm not even making money off these videos, so really, it shouldn't matter in the first place, but I guess it counts as like advertising something that you're not sponsored by. But anyways, you all get the point. Enough chit chat. Let's get into it. Well, of course, there's still going to be chit chat, otherwise, this wouldn't be an entertaining video.
Technically, you're not claiming to be sponsored by them, you're not making any money on it, and you're not claiming that it's your stuff or anything like that. So technically, those copy claims or whatever they are that YouTube does are not even valid anyway. They're not legal.
Yeah. If there is a censorship bar down there, then I probably decided to do that just to be on the safe side. Or YouTube has decided to start its crap again. But if it's not there by the time you're viewing the video, then you know everything is cool. Anyways, again, let's begin. We are starting with the classic stage countryside, and starting it off with the classic vehicle, the Hill Climber. This is like a... I remember playing this when I was way younger. I actually remember grinding Hill Climb Racing so much when I was younger that I actually had everything in the game purchased. Like, I had everything at that time. Tell me, uh, tell me in the comments section if you've actually played Hill Climb Racing before, and if you were that type of kid too that legit grinded the crap out of it. I actually haven't played it in a long while, but I've been trying a multitude of different things on the PlayStation, and I just really haven't found the time to go back through some of the mobile games that I have, other than Pokemon Unite and Wolf Tales. But that's because someone constantly begs me to play Wolf
That reminds
Tales,
me, we have to
and I've been getting into
make,
Pokemon Unite again. And
we
I
have to
broke
get
my
back
neck.
onto Wolf Tales at some point.
Yeah. Alright. We also have... Now, they actually put in the Super Hill Climber, which is actually from Hill Climb Racing 2. I'll go ahead and tell you right now, Hill Climb Racing 2 is a no-go. It feels nothing like how Hill Climb Racing used to feel. It is something totally different, and it feels awful. Do not. Okay? That you may have a different opinion, but that's my opinion. I'm just saying that it does not feel as good as the OG. But we're gonna try the Super Hill Climber and see how it does on Countryside. To be honest, the Super Hill Climber, I can already tell, it has a lot more of a restricted feeling to the physics. Like, its physics feel very restricted.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, it's easier to control than the normal hill climber, but still. I mean, I guess let's see how far it can actually go before it runs out of gas or I decide to accidentally break my neck. What are the chances I'm probably going to need a chiropractor after... Well, there goes my neck. I'm going to need a chiropractor after that.
Finishes.
Alright. And as you can see, they've got some interesting deals. They have the ability you could purchase to remove ads. You can unlock all vehicles for just $29.99. You can unlock every single stage for $29.99. And if you want to get all 33 stages and all 35 vehicles, which I know there's a lot more than that now, but you can get all of those for $54.99. But I think what it's doing, it's mentioning like all the OG stuff. And there's also a trick bundle for $5.99.
Man, you sound like, just then you sounded like one of those salespeople trying to get people to buy your fucking product.
Oh, Carrantula. This thing, if I remember correctly, was just terribly slow. Oh yeah, it is. I think I just got it for its uniqueness. But this thing is god-awful slow. Yeah, I'm not even going to make it to the first gas can before I run out of gas with this thing. There is no shot, like, whatsoever. And Amy is over there in Discord laughing at me. You hush. You hush too. Oh, this thing can barely climb the smallest little hill, and it gets like, it starts trying to do a backflip. This thing looks and sounds like some kind of steampunk creation. Imagine if Hill Climb Racing had lore. That would actually be pretty confusing. You know, to be honest, this thing is almost already at 200... This thing is almost already... This thing just surpassed 200 meters. This thing is actually kind of beating my expectations.
You keep saying this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing.
Yeah, because that's all I can describe it as, is this thing.
This thing.
Oh, it's flipping. And there it goes.
I don't know why that's so funny to me.
Oh, and there goes my neck, and I'm out of fuel. Okay, so yeah.
What a fucking pain that is.
That thing was a mistake beyond a mistake. Let's see, what do we have vehicles-wise? We got a monster truck, a tractor, hippie van, one-wheeler, quad bike, a trophy truck, a tourist bus, a race car, finger screw, police car, ambulance, electric car. That looks like a smart car. Or as I like to call it, a smartass car. Super Diesel 4x4, rally car, dragster, fire truck. That ain't no fire truck. That's something that just came straight out of frickin' Monster Jam. What fire truck has monster truck tires? Chopper, lowrider, tank, snowmobile,
I've seen a
super
Lamborghini with
off-road,
monster truck tires.
transfer truck, doom buggy, hovercraft, mini bike, big finger, kitty express, moonlander, hot rod, the rocket,
Oh no.
mutant, luxury car, fast car, and Santa's sleigh. And the ones I have unlocked is the Hill Climber, Motocross Bike, Carantula, and Super Hill Climber. I think that's because I got, like, some different maps, too. Oh, Retro Hill Climb Racing. This is one of the new things they added. Like, there's this map that is legit just... Like, this is legit just, like, some an old school look for Hill Climb Racing. It's like if Hill Climb Racing actually came out as a retro game. It's actually kind of interesting. Feels a lot smoother. You know, I wonder how much more popularity Hill Climb Racing would have had if it actually came out as a retro game for, like, older generations. Oh, Stage 2. Now everything just looks like limestone. I will say this retro version of the Hill Climber is a little more difficult to control. I like the retro sounds they programmed in too. Unfortunately, this is the only vehicle I think that you can use in this retro variation. Oh, Stage 3. Winter Hills. I didn't even notice the stages had names. So is this like seasons on retro? I have no idea. Oh no, I was right there. Enter your name. Okay. Okay, so Super Countryside. Oh, this is the one that's from Hill Climb Racing 2 as well. Again, Hill Climb Racing 2 is a no-go. Amy just responded with ye. Yeah. I mean, maybe there's some fans of Hill Climb Racing 2 out there that I don't know about, but again, I'll be straight honest with you. It feels nowhere as good as OG Hill Climb Racing.
I mean, Hill Climb Racing 2 probably does have its fans. Every game franchise, even that one game in the franchise that just completely sucks and you think no one likes it because of how just bad it is, even that game does have its share of fans.
Yeah. I almost got stuck on potatoes. The Irish is planning to take me out. I'm kidding, Irish viewers, I'm kidding.
I mean, look at Pokemon, for example. Fucking a lot of the Pokemon fandom, like back in the day, it was the majority of the Pokemon fandom hated the Generation 5 games, and to this
Oh,
day,
well,
a lot
lost
of
my
them
roof.
still do.
Yeah.
But I'm a huge fan of the Generation 5 games. They're the best games in Pokemon's history, in my opinion. Well, the best DS games in Pokemon's history.
I like
X and
Pokemon
Y is by
Unite
far
because
the best
it's...
3DS one.
I gotta say Pokemon Unite is one of my favorites because it's different from the same old that keeps getting shoved in my face by people all the time. Oh, well,
Yeah,
this is interesting. I can't
that's
flip back
understandable.
over,
That's also
but my neck hasn't broken, so I technically can't die. So now I just have to wait until I run out of fuel. How nice.
That's also why I also said that, in my personal opinion, I think Scarlet and Violet would be the one main series Pokemon game that you do like, because it's not completely just all the same old thing all the time.
Yeah.
Like, again, like I said, yeah, sure, it does have the gym challenge there, but then it's got all this other interesting and cool stuff as well. A very touching story, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. And more.
We're taking a motocross bike to the moon! You never want to hit the gas on the moon level, people. You want your vehicle to kind of start steady. Otherwise, you're going to start off with doing backflips and most likely break your character's neck before you even start the level. Because, of course, the moon has different gravity than the other worlds. So, yeah. I mean, feel free to get some airtime and do some stunts, but just note that stuff like stunts is kind of risky on here, even if you can get some big coins, big coinage from doing that. Like Moon, if you want to grind, Moon is the map on Hill Climb Racing to go for. And if you seriously want to grind it, pair up the Moon with the Moonlander. You can legit grind. Like, I've been able to grind like 100,000, like, if not 50,000, like 100,000 coins by pairing up the Moonlander with the Moon and just performing stunts like several times in a row. And
yeah, you know, speaking of Moonlander, funny enough of that is, well, here in Australia, at least in Queensland, we have a train called the Sunlander. So I once made up another train called the Moonlander. So we got the Sunlander and the Moonlander. Sun and Moon. And of course, that was way before fucking Pokemon Sun and Moon come out. I was like, oh my god, did I somehow unknowingly predict Pokemon Sun and Moon, but in a different way and with something completely unrelated?
man, Francine is over here turning into the Simpsons in a nutshell, being able to predict everything. Actually, I'll be straight honest with you, some of the predictions that hasn't happened yet that The Simpsons predicted would happen is actually a bit terrifying, if I'm going to be honest with you.
Eventually those predictions will come true. They usually generally do.
Yeah, and that's the scary thing about it. You know, I feel like purchasing the tourist bus. Nothing like breaking more than just my neck. We have 3 passengers, and of course I have the bright idea of taking the tourist bus straight onto the moon. I mean, we are not actually inside the vehicle, so bye-bye to oxygen. Okay, I can go ahead and say it now. The tourist bus, due to its weight and that it can't lift off that well, taking it to Moon is probably not going to be the best decision that you could ever make. The plus side about these vehicles with extra people in them, though, you can break the other people's necks and still keep going as long as you don't break your own. Because once you break your own neck, yeah, that's when the game ends. Or, of course, whenever you decide to run out of fuel. Up and 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone's neck is broken. Okay, so now I've unlocked the desert stage. Which, of course, I should have done that earlier because it's one of the cheaper worlds, but I just didn't get around to it. We're going to attempt it with the hill climber and try it with the motocross bike. I know I don't really have much unlocked right now, but I guess in between now and next time I do a video of hill climb racing, I'll try to get more of the things. Sound good to everyone? Yeah? Alright. Hill climber on desert. Also, every time you buy a map, it's a good way to easily grind coins on the first go through. But still, though, it still doesn't compare to if you pair up the Moonlander with Moon. You do that, you could start grinding like crazy. That's actually how I got unlocked everything when I was younger. I would constantly grind using the Moon level and the Moonlander vehicle. Oh, the Hill Climber doesn't do as good as I remember it doing on Desert. But then again, Desert is pretty bumpy. The Hill Climber was more or less made for like, and I broke my neck. The Hill Climber was more or less made for like smoother areas. This would probably be better done via the motocross bike. And of course, that's exactly what we're going to attempt. Go motocross bike!
What?
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that one of the dials in hill climb racing goes by RPM. I actually forgot how the boosts in hill climb racing works. I've never really used the boosts that much. I never really used to upgrade the vehicles either. I would barely do that. I would pretty much just save up so I could purchase what I'm looking for, and then pretty much after that I just have everything unlocked. And now, that was back when they did not have purchasable packs in the game like how they do now. That was back when you had to get everything via the in-game currency of coins. And trust me, it was not easy. It took days to do it, but I finally did it. Oh, and yeah, you can make your own custom vehicles too. You can unlock the garage if you get 300 gems, which I actually kind of forgot to do. Ah crap, I think this is where the motocross bike is giving out. Oh, nope, never mind, I just broke my neck.
On the game I'm playing, I just unlocked fucking Stonehenge.
Huh.
Well, I'll be right back.
So yeah, once you have those 300 gems, the garage is yours to screw with. Now you start with a basic hill climber, and for 1 million coins you can basically get new vehicles, and of course you can add more slots to that. Now can I get parts? Oh right, you need gems to get the parts. The containers are probably your best bet. Of course you have to grind the gems to be able to get them. But let's see here. Do I actually have anything? I think I have absolutely nothing. Well, let's see how this stock, actually, oh, we could get some free parts right here. Okay. So next... Okay, and... Oh, we got upgrades for them. Alright, and so once you get all the parts for a specific item, you can actually upgrade them from there. Now I wonder how our custom vehicle will actually handle during seasons. Now, of course, it's not fully custom, but we'll get parts over time. As of right now, it's basically just its own version of a hill climber. Which, to be honest, ain't too bad. You really do have to watch it about it trying to flip forward, though. That's the only thing. That, and you gotta also try to avoid going to a complete stop. I'm dead. Okay, so custom vehicle ain't the best to go for until we get more things with it. Oh. Well, speaking of more things, looks like with every vehicle we have purchased, we get an extra gift. Oh, a V8. It's a silver. Alright. Oh, we get some from stages too. Okay. Well, might as well get everything. So I wonder if we can go ahead and go to the garage so we can attach these parts. Okay, so maybe we can do a diesel 6. All right.
Right, I'm back again.
Welcome back. So I guess we'll see how this new and approved vehicle handles. This time, we're taking a trip to the Arctic. Let's go. Engine's got an interesting sound to it now. This is another one of those levels that has such a build that I do want to see if the motocross bike can do it. So we'll go back for that in a minute. Okay, well, and by a minute, I mean a couple seconds, because I just broke my neck. Motocross bike, away! So yeah, this is already definitely a lot better than our current custom vehicle, which again, we do have to get some more parts for. And I'll go ahead and tell you as well, the custom vehicles also used to not be in the game back when back that one time when I actually got everything in the game. Because like that was an older instance of hill climb racing. You know, after all these years that Hill Climb Racing has been out, I'm surprised Fingersoft is still putting effort into the game. But I mean, at the same time, why wouldn't they? By far one of their most popular games. Nope. There goes my neck again. Okay, so you don't want to full send it a lot of times, otherwise that happens. Now, I did indeed tell you all that the Moonlander and the Moon is one of the best combinations on Hill Climb Racing for grinding. So, I'm going to grind up to 1 million coins. That way I can finally unlock the Moonlander and show you all exactly what I mean.
There's a joke that I could make, but
Well, I just did a pro stunt flip straight over the freaking gas can that I needed. Come on. There we go. Ah! I broke my neck. Alright, we're... Let's try that again, with less failure. So as I was saying, we're almost there. So So we're currently at 810,000. Now, if you want to actually play the level and do some grinding, the motocross bike on Moon is probably your other best bet. But if you just want to grind in general, well, that's why we're saving up for the Moonlander, so I can give you an example of how good it actually is for doing said grinding. Come on. There we go. Oop. Well. Okay, so this run should be the run. Now chances are you'll have to probably do 20 runs to get exactly the amount you're looking for to purchase the Moonlander, but it really should only take you about an hour, 30 minutes to like 2 hours of your time. It's not really that time consuming. Come on. Woo! Oh, we almost have it, people. And there we go, we have the 1 mil. Oh, and it looks like I broke my neck just in time. Ow. Now we can go in for the Moonlander. If I can find it here. Ah. Oh, never mind. It's apparently 1,500,000. I forgot that it actually costed that much. Whoops. Well, back to grinding. And this run should be the run that we get enough. Now, one of the things that makes getting points with the motocross bike on Moon so good is because the motocross bike will go so fast and you got so many bumps in the road that make good ramps, you are able to do a crap ton of backflips and get a lot of airtime to grind coins with. I don't know. Well, guess that wasn't the run. We'll certainly make the next run the run, though. And now, let us finally get the Moonlander. It looks like we got a parts gift for the custom vehicles along with it. Oh, monster truck part. Alright. And now here's how you turn that mindset into a grind set. Want to press both those at the same time, right? And then just start doing this. Doesn't seem like it gets as much height as it used to. They may have tried to fix that over time. Unless I just had it upgraded a lot back then. Which could be the issue we're encountering. So first it wouldn't really seem like much, but then that's when you would want to start putting the upgrades in. Alright. So yeah, I think what you're going to want to do is actually upgrade the Moonlander quite a bit before you can turn it into the grinding machine of your dreams. And of course, the thruster upgrades is probably what you're actually going to need, along with the fuel upgrades. And those together are going to be very costly, but of course, you should be able to actually do it. I mean, it'll take time, but hey, that time will be worth it. So you want my honest opinion? Until you're able to get that upgraded enough, the motocross bike on Moon is definitely the way to go. At least until you get your Moonlander pretty well upgraded. Fuel low, says you. We got another gas can. Oh. Oh no. Well. Alright. Now the real question is, how did we put a bike on the moon? Well, that's an interesting question. Though we've been missing some brain cells since we last did this, so we can't clearly answer that question. Whoa, okay. Almost made sure that my neck was broken right then. Yeah! Backflip! Do a flip! Oh! Okay, now go to the hospital! Now we have the highway unlocked. Oh, level 1 is already to reach 600 meters. You know what? It may not be that difficult. Or at least with the motocross bike. Oh, yep. And got it. Reach 900 meters. Let's do it. Oh. Ow. Alright, we're trying this with the hippie van. There's multiple people in this one too. Okay, so when's the last time your Volkswagen ever sounded like a bus? I think even if it's a van that's kind of built like a bus, I don't think the van is supposed to be making the sounds that a bus is making. Yeah, you might want to have that checked. To be honest, the hippie van is pretty slow, but it's a decently smooth ride. Ain't so sure about all the smoke coming out of it, though. Not so sure about all the... Okay, it has some bouncy wheels. Jeez. Do we just have the tires? Is the tires on this thing just legit made out of pure rubber? Yeah, this is a decently smooth ride. I mean, again, slow, but it's decent. Now, I can't be for certain if it's gonna make it this. Oh, never mind. Oh, no, 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 no! There goes the roof, and there goes everyone's necks. Oh, and there goes every single door as well. What do you know? And apart from everything else, this has some interesting customization too. Like you got different animals you could put in some of the cars, With the hill climber, we have a black rabbit. What type of breed of dog is that? I can't remember its name. It's a big one though, and apparently also a squirrel. And then we could also change colors. Oh, and apparently there's a 10th anniversary variation of the hill climber. Each thing is kind of expensive when it comes to paint cans though, only downside. So yeah, I think we're gonna call it there for the video. Do also hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, you all know what to do. Francine, anything to say to the viewers as we're ending the video today?
Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny.
Okay, video's over. Don't need a copyright strike.